So, this is a series I'm starting that involves me making 10 physical goals for myself. For a while, my brain has made all of these random goals in my mind, but no drive to put action to any of these goals. I can argue that I've slowly been working towards some of these goals over time, but I've never been very intentional about truly trying to achieve these goals I have for myself. Putting thought to action means I have to put the goal out there, and then I have to make a plan on how to achieve that goal. By voicing these goals on YouTube, I have an incentive to follow through with my plans. I think it'd be pretty embarrassing if I made this video and did nothing to work toward any of these goals. Anyway, the order of these goals is what I want to achieve from the most to the least. Funny enough, the goals I want to achieve the most seem to be the hardest ones. All of my goals are geared toward outdoor climbing, unless it's some kind of exercise or strength metric. Now, I'll tell you what the 10 goals are and what I think about each one. Number 1, Send V12. I've wanted this for a really long time. As of today, I've done 10 V10s and 5 V11s. Naturally, my pyramid says it's time, and it seems like it would be a clear step up in my climbing. I did my first V11 a little over 2 years ago, which means that I likely hit a tough plateau where I'd need to do more than just show up to the gym every week. Ultimately, I need to find a V12 and just project it. The Syntex area is sparse when it comes to approachable V12s, so I'll likely have to travel out of state to find a more approachable climb. I made a list of some V12s that I think are good contenders to go after. The first candidate is Quadrilateral V12. This is a beautiful Carlo Traversi FA in Lost World, which is an area near Lake Tahoe, California. I've spent about 3 sessions casually working on this problem, and the style is simple crimping on a slight overhang, and it has a stopper crux move. The problem also has a lot of moves, which means you need some pretty good power and endurance as well.
Come on. Oh!
The only move I'm missing is the crux move, but I've done everything else. The next climb is Anti-Hero V12/13. This is an Arkansas classic, FA'd by Ty Landman, and I've spent maybe 1 or 2 dedicated sessions trying this climb. This line is essentially a sit start to Flash Gordon, which I'd probably consider pretty soft V10. I'm missing the first 2 moves, which are widely considered the hardest ones, but for this climb you really need some good power endurance as well. The Flash Gordon crux move needs to be dialed as well because a lot of people will fall on that move. And that's the move where you perch up on that right foot and then throw to the sloper. The next climb is Loved by Few, Hated by Many V12. This climb has a very powerful first move, which my friend is about to do in this video. And I think I've done everything after the first move. I didn't take any video of this climb, but there's this crazy knee bar beta I could do from the start where I would set a knee bar and then go left hand for the first move and then match and then continue on. This problem is literally right next to Anti-Hero, so it seems like a no-brainer to go out to Horseshoe this season and try these boulders. Something I'm realizing is that these are really the only V12s I've tried to session on. So this is a clear indicator that I need to try a lot more hard boulders in the future. Every V11 I've sent has only taken 2 or 3 sessions to finish, which means I've never really had a real long-term project that I've completed. Number 2, FA a double-digit boulder. This goal seems like it'll involve a large amount of luck. Firstly, I need to find the climb. Many of the projects in Syntex are very suspect or borderline impossible. One thing I can do is simply just keep exploring and see what I can find. And I should also try some of the existing projects that seem doable. I'm very picky about choosing quality boulders, which means I'll score big if I achieve this goal. This means no limestone drop-off dumpers. I have FA'd a large number of high-quality problems in Syntex, but finding harder problems is a rarity, especially good ones. Number 3, flash a V10. This is a super fun goal for me. I've definitely tried a good majority of V10s that I think would be flashable, but there's a lot of new areas for me to try. I flashed a few V8s and one V9, and I got really close to flashing a V10 in Tahoe called Green Pony, which is really tragic. That's the video playing right now. I don't have a list of V10s I want to flash, but I definitely want to record all my flash attempts on harder boulder problems. And I have a pretty good mindset when it comes to flashing, and I try really hard, so I think it will just require pretty good tactics on my part.
Hard. Come on. Come on. No!
Number 4, hang on the Beastmaker middle edge for 5 seconds. The goal is to hang on the 20mm edge with one hand for 5 seconds. I have to complete this with both hands, by the way. Hanging on the Beastmaker middle edge is a standard strength metric in the climbing world. I'd say that this doesn't directly correlate to climbing ability because I'd guess most V11 climbers can hang on the middle edge for some amount of time, which in the video, as you can see, I can't even hang on for 1 second. And being a bigger climber means that your fingers just need to work that much harder than the average Joe. So some kind of consistent fingerboarding or training seems necessary to achieve this. Number 5, send an outdoor 513. This is a goal that should be completely within my wheelhouse. The hardest part of this goal would be learning how to lead climb properly and getting good endurance. I have done lead climbing twice, so I'm not super familiar with clipping and sport climbing tactics in general. The only climbs I've sent is a 5.5, which is basically a ladder. And I've tried a 512 called liposuction at Reimer's Ranch, which I think I would have flashed if it wasn't like 95 degrees outside. Anyway, there's plenty of 513s in Syntex, which look really cool, so I just need to get some good endurance and then choose a route to send. Number 6, do the splits. This goal seems pretty ambitious, and I have no clue how long this may take. I've started regularly stretching before my climbing sessions, but I need to implement stretching even more often if I want to do the splits one day. I don't think doing the splits will make me much better at climbing, but it's just been something in the back of my mind that it'd be cool to say I've done one day. Number 7, run a marathon. Doing a marathon has been in the back of my mind because I've always wanted to say I've just done it already. I don't think this will be hard, but I may be wrong. I used to play soccer growing up, and naturally, I have pretty good endurance. The problem is that I haven't done anything running related in 7 years. So I don't really care about my time, I just need to run the full marathon whether I decide to train for it or not. Number 8, 158. So this is essentially doing 2 big moves on the big campus rungs on the campus board. So currently I can do 157. In this video, I was really tired after like a 6-hour session, so I could only do 156.5. I think this is a pretty doable goal that will require a bit of work on the campus board. I may already be strong enough for it. I might just need to like learn the movement better, but I think this is a good one to try. Number 9, up 2, down 1 on the campus board. This is essentially doing suicides on the large campus rungs. So for this exercise, I have to campus with 2 hands at a time. So you pretty much go up 2 and then go down 1. And you keep repeating this up the wall and then reverse it on the way down, and that's 1 lap. In short, the goal is to do 1 lap of this exercise. This requires a lot of contact strength that I'm lacking in my climbing, so I think this goal will require me to put in the reps to get further and further through this exercise. Number 10, the 1-finger pull-up. This is not really that useful, but it looks pretty sick. I remember watching Magnus on YouTube do the 1-finger pull-up, and I was amazed at the time. I've done a 1-arm pull-up once before, but I'm not really sure if it was a one-off occurrence because I haven't been able to repeat it. The 1-arm pull-up has always been a party trick that I'll occasionally try at the end of a session. And I can actually hang with one finger on like the monos pretty easily. And I can almost do a clean one arm pull up. I think monos are a pretty good strength of mine, so this will be a pretty fun goal to chase after. So those are the 10 goals. I don't have a timeline for any of these, but I expect to accomplish all of these in due time. My vision for this mini series is to document what I'm doing to work toward each one of these goals. And once I accomplish one of these goals, I'll make a standalone video that goes into depth of how I did it. Some of these videos may come out in a matter of weeks, and some may take more than a year. If this series is a success, I may just end up creating a brand new 10 goals and then go back to the drawing board. I don't really have any expectations of how this will go, but I think this will be a really good way to make me more intentional about my climbing. I think the standalone videos will be a lot more interesting in this one because it'll go into depth of the work I'm actually doing to accomplish all these. Ultimately, I'm making this series for my own growth, and hopefully it'll inspire others to do the same. A quick note is that I want to make these future videos interesting for you all to watch, so let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. This channel has primarily been a way for me to just share beta videos, and I hope people are finding it helpful. If you made it to the end of this video, then you're a real one. Also, let me know in the comments which goals you think will be the easiest and the hardest, and if you think I'm crazy for setting any of them. I'm really excited to make the future videos for this series, and I hope people enjoy the standalone videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.